This message is reaching you now because you are meant to understand. The 3 days of darkness is not a prophecy of doom but a divine orchestration, a moment of profound transformation. The narratives you've heard, the fearful warnings, discard them. This is not about destruction. This is about recalibration. It is a cosmic event that will return Earth to its rightful rhythm, allowing it to breathe, to heal, to awaken. There is so much they have hidden from you. The history you were taught is a fraction of the truth, a carefully constructed illusion designed to keep you tethered to a limited reality. But the time of concealment is over. You are here to witness the unraveling, to remember what was stolen from humanity long ago. You are here to awaken. The veil between worlds is thinning. Before we go further, you must release your fear. Fear clouds the truth, distorts perception, and chains you to the old paradigm. What is coming is not something to dread, it is something to embrace. The 3 days of darkness marks the moment when Earth's unnatural cycle is broken. For millennia, this planet has been trapped in an artificial energetic state, one that has suppressed its true vibrational nature. There was a time when Earth did not rotate as it does now, when its energy flowed in perfect harmony with the cosmic symphony. But forces with their own agenda interfered. They inverted the planet's natural spin, disconnected it from its celestial alignment, and veiled humanity from its divine origins. The world you know today is the result of that interference. The imbalance, the suffering, the confusion. It was never supposed to be this way. But now, the cycle is ending. The cosmic order is reasserting itself and Earth is preparing to shift back into its rightful state. During the 3 days of darkness, everything will come to a standstill. The planet will pause, the sun will vanish from the sky, and a deep, all-encompassing silence will descend upon the world. It is not a punishment, it is a restoration. The ancients knew of this time. They were not primitive as modern history suggests, but the remnants of highly advanced civilizations, custodians of sacred knowledge that stretched beyond this realm. The temples they built, the star maps they carved into stone, the alignments of their megalithic structures were not mere coincidences. They were markers, warnings, messages encoded in time. The Atlanteans, the Lemurians, the builders of the Great Pyramids, these were societies that existed in harmony with the cosmic rhythm, guided by celestial wisdom. They understood the cycles of planetary shifts, the nature of dimensional transitions, and the energetic patterns of the universe. They left behind records of the great resets, knowing that future generations would one day rediscover their truth. Their prophecies spoke of an age when the veil would thin, when the artificial constructs binding humanity would begin to break down. They knew that this time would come, when humanity, though lost in amnesia, would begin to remember. The 3 days of darkness is the moment they foretold. It is the return of the light. This is that time. The forgotten name of Earth and the war over human consciousness. To understand what is unfolding, you must first remember where you are. Earth is not merely a planet, it is a living consciousness, a being of immense power and purpose. But it was not always called Earth. That name is a recent construct, one that does not reflect its true essence. Long ago, before the Great Interference, this planet was known as Arta. It was a luminous world, a bridge between dimensions, a sacred nexus where beings from across the cosmos gathered to exchange wisdom, to explore the infinite, to evolve together in harmony. But there were those who sought to sever that connection. They saw humanity's potential, its extraordinary ability to traverse dimensions, to create reality with thought alone. They feared it, they coveted it, and so they devised a plan. The Draconians, an ancient race of master manipulators, infiltrated this world and rewrote the very structure of reality. They imposed a false grid upon the planet, distorting its energetic flow. They created a system designed to trap human souls in a cycle of limitation and forgetfulness. They ensured that each incarnation would be veiled in amnesia, that humanity would forget its origins, its power, its purpose. And it worked. For thousands of years, humans have lived within an illusion, believing themselves to be small, separate, powerless. The true history of Arta was buried beneath layers of distortion, rewritten to suit the agenda of those who wish to rule from the shadows. The sacred connection between humanity and the cosmos was severed, replaced with artificial constructs designed to keep consciousness confined. But nothing remains hidden forever. The 3 days of darkness is the moment when that artificial construct collapses. It is the reset that will dissolve the old control systems and restore the natural order. It is the great reckoning, the return of light. The draconian inversion and the distortion of time. One of the most insidious manipulations imposed upon this planet was the inversion of its rotation. In its natural state, Arda rotated in harmony with the cosmic current, flowing in perfect alignment with the great celestial cycles. This allowed for an open connection between dimensions, enabling humanity to move effortlessly between states of consciousness, to access higher knowledge, to exist in a state of constant expansion. The Draconians, in their desire to control and suppress, reversed this flow. They altered the planet's spin, forcing it into a counterclockwise motion. This inversion disrupted the natural energy streams, creating a denser vibrational state. It limited access to higher dimensions, trapping human consciousness in a cycle of reincarnation bound to the third dimension. It disconnected the planet from the source, creating an artificial field of separation. The consequences were profound. Time itself was distorted. The once fluid experience of existence became rigid, linear, confining. Aging, disease, and suffering became the norm. The ability to manifest instantly, to create through intention alone, was suppressed. Humanity, once a race of superconscious beings, became shackled to physicality, unable to see beyond the illusion. But the architects of this system underestimated one thing: the resilience of the human spirit. Despite every effort to suppress, to control, to rewrite the very fabric of reality, the memory of the truth never fully disappeared. It lingered in the myths, the legends, the dreams of those who refused to forget. It lived on in the whispers of the soul, in the unshakable knowing that something was missing, that reality was not what it seemed. And now, the moment has come. The 3 days of darkness is not an end. It is a return. During this sacred pause, the planet will be brought to a complete halt. The false rotational cycle will be broken, and Earth will be realigned with its true cosmic flow. This is why the sun will disappear from the sky, because the planet will no longer be spinning in the way you have known. It will be still, held in perfect equilibrium, as the great correction takes place. This moment of stillness is necessary. It is a recalibration, a purification, a restoration of balance. What to expect and how to prepare. I know you have questions. I know you feel the weight of what is to come. When the 3 days of darkness arrive, the world as you know it will cease to function. Electrical systems will fail. Communication networks will go silent. The sky will turn black, and a deep, profound quiet will settle over the earth. You will feel it in your very being, the shift, the stillness, the indescribable sensation of something immense taking place. Do not be afraid. This is the moment you were born for. There will be those who panic, who resist, who cling to the illusion of the old world. But you, my friend, will not be among them. You will remember. You will know that this is the great unfolding, the moment of liberation. Stay inside. Keep your loved ones close. Trust in the process. The energies during these days will be intense. You may experience visions, memories from past lives, glimpses of realities beyond this one. You may feel the presence of beings who have long watched over humanity, stepping forward to assist in this transition. Let it happen. The universe is resetting, the false matrix is dissolving, and when the sun rises once more, the world will not be the same. The silence before the dawn. There will come a moment when everything stops. The hum of electricity, the constant buzz of technology, the distant sounds of life outside, silenced. It will feel as if the world itself is holding its breath. You will notice the stillness first. The air will be thick, charged with an energy that feels almost tangible, as if unseen forces are weaving through the fabric of reality. Then the darkness will descend. Not like the night you have known, but something deeper, something absolute. The sky will be empty, void of stars, void of movement. The sun will vanish. The moon, too, will no longer cast its glow upon the earth, and for 3 days, light will cease to exist. This is where many will fall into fear. They will not understand. They will cry out, searching for explanations, grasping for something familiar. But there will be no news broadcast to comfort them, no government announcements to explain what is happening. There will only be the silence, the great overwhelming silence of the cosmic reset. But you, my dear friend, will not be afraid. You will know that this is not the end. This is the return. The time of revelation. During these 3 days, the illusion will crumble. The artificial grid that has kept humanity locked in the third dimension will dissolve. The veils between worlds will be lifted. You will see things that have long been hidden from your eyes. Beings from beyond this dimension will become visible, their presence no longer masked by the false frequency imposed upon the planet. Some will be guides, protectors, benevolent watchers who have waited eons for this moment. Others will be remnants of the old world, entities that fed off fear, clinging desperately to the fading shadows. This is why it is vital to remain calm. Your energy, your vibration, will determine what you experience. If you surrender to fear, you will attract that which preys on it. But if you hold steady in love, in trust, in the knowing that you are divinely protected, you will witness something extraordinary, the rebirth of the earth. Some will receive visions during this time. Memories from past lives will surface. Forgotten truths will flood into consciousness. You may recall your origins beyond this planet, your connection to civilizations that existed long before recorded history. You may remember the Great Fall, the moment when humanity was severed from its true potential. And then, the message will come. A voice, not from outside but from within. It will be soft yet powerful, resonating in the depths of your soul. Some will hear it as the voice of the divine. Others will recognize it as their own higher self, the aspect of them that has always known the truth. It will tell you to surrender, to trust, to let go of all attachments to the old world, for it is dissolving before your very eyes. This is the moment of choice. The shift into the fifth dimension is not automatic. It is a vibrational process, an alignment of consciousness. The earth itself is ascending, but not all who walk upon it will follow. Some will resist. They will cling to fear, to control, to the constructs of the past. They will refuse to see beyond the illusion, refusing to let go of the reality they have known, and so they will remain behind. It is not a punishment. It is a natural consequence of energy and alignment. Those who cannot sustain the higher frequency will be drawn elsewhere to realms where their vibration is in harmony. Some will reincarnate in other three-dimensional worlds, continuing their evolutionary journey. Others will pass from this physical existence, transitioning to different planes of learning. But those who are ready, those who have opened their hearts, who have embraced love over fear, will awaken to something extraordinary. The moment of return. On the third day, as suddenly as it began, the stillness will break. A soft light will begin to glow on the horizon, unlike any sunrise you have ever seen. The darkness will lift, not in an instant, but gradually, as if the earth is waking from a deep sleep. The sky will not be the same. It will shimmer with colors beyond the visible spectrum, hues of gold, violet, and crystalline blue. The air will feel lighter, charged with a clarity you have never known. And then, the sun will return. But it will not be the sun you once knew. It will shine brighter, purer, its rays infused with an energy that nourishes rather than burns. For the first time in millennia, Earth will be bathed in the true light of the cosmos, free from the distortions imposed upon it. You will step outside and feel it in every fiber of your being. The heaviness will be gone. The weight of the old world, the density of fear and suffering. It will have vanished, like a bad dream fading upon waking. And then you will realize that you are no longer the same. Entering the fifth dimension. The earth that emerges from the 3 days of darkness will not be the earth you once knew. It will be something greater, something purer, a world restored to its original divine blueprint. Your senses will be heightened. Colors will be more vivid, sounds more harmonious. You will feel an unbreakable connection to all things, a knowing that you are part of something vast and magnificent. Time itself will shift. No longer bound to the rigid linearity of the third dimension, you will begin to experience reality as fluid, malleable. Manifestation will be instantaneous, guided by thought and intention. Healing will be effortless, as the body will no longer be weighed down by the distortions of the past. But most importantly, the veil will be gone. You will remember. You will remember who you are, where you came from, and why you chose to be here at this moment in history. You will recall your connection to the stars, to the great cosmic family that has watched over humanity since the beginning, and you will understand that this is not an ending, it is a beginning. The new era of light. The transition into the fifth dimension is not the conclusion of the journey. It is the first step into an entirely new way of existence. For the first time in thousands of years, humanity will be free. Free from the manipulations that have shaped history. Free from the distortions that have kept consciousness imprisoned. The systems of control, the artificial grids, the imposed limitations, they will no longer hold power. Governments, as you have known them, will dissolve. Currency, in its current form, will become obsolete. Technology will evolve in harmony with nature rather than against it. Diseases will fade as the body returns to its natural state of self-regeneration. A new society will emerge, one based not on hierarchy but on unity, not on control but on co-creation. Those who remain will be the pioneers of this new world, the architects of a reality built upon truth, love, and harmony. It will not happen all at once. There will be a period of adjustment, a time of learning, of integration. Some will awaken instantly, stepping fully into their multidimensional nature. Others will need time to adapt, to shed the remnants of the old reality. But one thing will be certain: the world of fear, separation, and illusion will be no more. The final message. You are here for a reason. You chose to be part of this transition, to witness the Great Awakening, to step into the new era of light. You are not alone. You never have been. The cosmic family is watching, guiding, assisting in ways unseen. The earth is not being abandoned, it is being liberated. So do not fear what is to come. Embrace it. When the 3 days of darkness arrive, remember this truth. You are safe, you are guided, you are loved beyond measure. And when the light returns, step forward with open arms, for you will have entered a new world, the world that was always meant to be. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time if you are still with me, and if you would like, please think about subscribing to our channel. You may then receive updates on new videos that will provide you with additional knowledge, manifestations, philosophy, and personal development ideas. Your thoughts and opinions regarding this video would be much appreciated. Your contribution stimulates our cosmic research, and we are incredibly appreciative of your being here. And never forget that we are always here for you and wish you the best possible life filled with success and happiness. I hope you have an amazing day. If you have watched until the end, please respond with MMM, Master Motivational Mindset, so we can connect.